welcome tutorial by Mr. Walmisley. The first thing we need to do is to log into Office 365 by searching in a search bar Office 365. We're then going to click on Office 365 here, so it's the same on your iPads. It will take you through to Office 365, and what you're looking for is sign in. So once it's finished loading, so we're going to click sign in. It's remembered me from last time I used it, so I'll click sign in, and then it will ask you for your username and your password. So mine's remembered me, so I'll click sign in, and then I'm going to keep myself signed in. Now here are your Office applications. Now this course we're going to be using two, OneNote and Excel. So the first thing is to locate your OneNote, so you can click on OneNote here, and then click on class books because it's from a classroom, and within here, obviously mine, you get to see all of the different class books that I've set up for my students, but you just need to find your class book depending on what form you are based in, year 7, 8 and 9. By selecting on the class book, I'm just going to pick this one, it will open your OneNote in the browser. Now I get to see everyone's books, but you will have collaboration space, content library and your name. You need to select your name, and we were using Kodu, but now we're going to move on to Introduction to Excel. And you've got two pages initially. The first page is your BDSE sheets, and your next page is Introduction to Excel. This is your first week's work in this part here. So that's how to get to your OneNote books. This will be the same each week. There'll be all your work, links and any tutorials that you require. The next thing to do is we're going to open up Excel. So I'm going to click back, and then we're going to click into this one here to our apps, and then we're going to locate Excel. Now if you don't see this, you can obviously go back to your home screen and you'll see Excel here. So I click on Excel, and for today's task is going to be creating some pixel art. So I'll click blank new workbook. Now this is Excel. In Excel there's a couple of things to start us off with. This is based on using it for data. Now data is very important to be displayed. You might use this in a maths lesson or a science lesson or a geography lesson for collecting different types of data. You've got just is where we're going to place our data. Now we can type into any of these boxes or any numbers, and these are known as cells. These cells, we have columns, so going down, and then we have rows which across. So we reference cells using, just as you were in maths, the row number and then the column. So for instance, if I click this cell here, this would be 5D. If I were to click this cell, this is 3B, and so on and so forth. Some other basic tools which are used in PowerPoint and Word are the fonts, the sizes, the colours and the fill colours. You've also got position of text, so by typing something in a cell we can change whether it's in the middle or to the right hand side, so on and so forth. We can expand the columns by clicking in between the cells, or we can expand the rows by clicking in between the rows. Now the first thing we're going to do today is to create some pixel art. First thing we're going to do is we're going to make sure that we have the same sized cells. So I'm going to click in the top left hand corner here. This selects everything, and then I'm going to shrink just one of these columns. I'm going to go to 26 pixels, and notice this shrinks all of the boxes, the cells, until we have some squares. The next thing to do, I'd like you to create a picture by filling cells by using the fill tool here. So it's up to you how big a picture you want. What we're going to do is we're going to use the fill which you can use different colours, or you can select multiple cells and fill lots of cells at the same time. So I'd just like you to create a picture using Excel by using the cell fill colour, and then I'm going to get you to label it, so my picture, and there it is there, my label. So using the cell fill and just adding a label for your picture. You can do as many pictures as you like. That's just to get you used to using these cells, some of the basic tools up here. Thank you for watching.